It's a late Sunday night, and Jack is back with another episode of Top Metal by Year, this time for the year 2010. Who knew in 1980 that in 2010 uh, the metal world would still be going strong? And by that, I'm talking three bands that really did us proud in the year 2010. So, for the first one, let's get to it. I believe this is a band that I mentioned before. Let's bring them up. German metal band, German power metal band, Masterplan. So, Masterplan had an album called Time to Be King. Great album. Songs that, and this is the last album with Jorn Land. Great vocalist, guy that did some, vocal albums with um, Russell Allen of Symphony X. That's how I first heard of Jorn Land, but well, it was Allen versus Land, what those albums were called. But back to Masterplan. So this album, Time to Be King, uh, great album. Songs that I gave a 4-star rating to: Fiddle of Time, Far from the End of the World, Lonely Winds of War. Songs that I thought were a little more proggy: The Dark Road, uh, longest song on the album at 6.5, 6+ minutes. Uh, the Sun is in Your Hands, again, more prog. The Black One, I gave that 3.25 stars. Very instrumentally sound. Blue Europa, very nice riff in the midsection. So that's Master Plan, German power metal. So on to the next one. So I'm just going to stop for a second. So in reviewing 2010, I originally had Scorpion Sting of the Tail, but you know what? I bumped it because I didn't think it was heavy enough. I wanted something heavier with some more balls. So uh, I listened to Sabaton, Coat of Arms, Ghosts, their first album, Opus, and I don't know how to pronounce this. Opus Eponymous. Uh, Problem with that is it was under 35 minutes. It was basically about the length of a Kiss or Van Halen album in their prime. They were too damn short. Motorhead, The World Is Yours. Iron Maiden, The Final Frontier, an album which I kind of ranked 15 of 17, so that wasn't going to work. Blind Guardian, At the Edge of Time, pretty good, but not good enough. Halloween, Seven Sinners. Uh, the one that originally, I think I said this, originally I had the Scorpions, Sting of the Tail, but I had to bump it out because, yeah, just not my, just wasn't heavy enough. So instead, I'm going to show you what my number two is. And this is a first for this group to make one of my top three metal. Overkill, Ironbound. Very impressive album. The album, so songs within Ironbound that I gave 4 stars. The Goal Is Your Soul. Uh, Great guitar, heavy and mellow at the same time. The Head and Heart, probably my favorite song on the album. Just I love the riffs, real riff machine. Nothing like a good riff. Other songs that I ranked, um, top rank, Bring Me the Night, Give a Little, Killing for a Living, the SRC. So what I can say about Overkill, when I heard them a few years back, it's funny, um, not to digress too much, but I've tried to introduce some people to Judas Priest, and they said that while they liked the music, they didn't really care for Rob's vocals. I kind of initially felt this way about Overkill's vocalist Bobby Blitz Ellsworth, but you know what? I'd take him every day of the week and twice on Sunday, as opposed to, death metal, those Cookie Monster vocals. So works for me. Great album. I enjoyed it. Good job, guys. All right. So that brings us to one more for 2010. Did you ever have a doubt in your mind that this album wasn't going to make it? Except Blood of the Nations. So, several things that I could say about Blood of the Nations. So, every once in a while, not too often rather, comes an album that is the perfect quintessential album. Uh, we've said that about Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, Boston's first album, Fleetwood Mac Rumors, Michael Jackson Thriller. Some say that about Pink Floyd The Wall. Uh, you know what? Albums that, won't come along maybe once or twice a century. But so this album for me, uh, there we go. There we go. This album for me, except Blood of the Nations, is that that much of a top album. That would be one of my desert top 10 albums. So let's talk about it. Uh, so when I first bought this way back when, I had only known the second song, Teutonic Terror, and I wanted to try something new. So I bought it, hoping that it would be good, and it did not disappoint from start to finish. The first song, Beat the Bastards, easy 4 stars. Teutonic Terror, 4 stars. The Abyss, Blood of the Nations, the title track, all amazing songs. Shades of Death, just a step below, but still great. Locked and Loaded. Another great song. Uh, what else? They slow down a little bit with King of Kill the Pain. 3.5 stars on that one. Rolling Thunder, another freaking kick-ass song. Pandemic. Oh, killer. Killer riffs. New World Coming. Oh, yeah, there's a new world coming. No Shelter, another great song. Bucket Full of Hate, another 4 stars. Time Machine, 3.5. But this album, uh, this is, let's see, how many 4 star songs did I rate? Five, six, eight. 8 out of 13. That's pretty damn good. Uh, this is by far probably, I mean, I haven't done a ranking of Accept's albums. I will have to do that fairly soon. I can tell you this album is going to be, oh, damn it, this album is going to be right near the top. I don't know my rights from my left. So, yeah, so Desert Island Disc album, Blood of the Nations. Pick it up if you haven't. If you haven't yet, shame on you. It's that damn good. This is Jack Toledano speaking for All or Nada according to Jack. If you like what I do, please subscribe. Please tell your friends to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And hello, we're getting close to our 150th episode. So stay tuned for that. Have a good one, folks.